right, these are 10 things that can come on too strong early in a relationship that scare people away.
All right.
These questions. So if you're thinking about maybe you don't like the person and you don't like, you're like Sam and you want that person to dump you. She doesn't like confrontation.
What?
You don't like, you want to make them be the bad guy. You never want to be the bad person.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You would drive them crazy until they broke up with
So
you.
if you do this on a date, so
Absolutely.
you realize, maybe this date isn't working, or you're on dates and you keep saying these things and they keep dumping you, you're saying things like, you're talking about baby names. So if you're talking
that's
about baby
freaking them out.
names,
Too early?
that'll freak anybody out. How about talking about moving in together before you've even seen the place? Like, oh, that'd be fun. We could move in. You work over here, I work over here. It's like, hello, we don't. Maybe you haven't seen my house yet.
We're going to move in together.
Yeah.
Obviously, this one, blurting out "I love you" too soon. I mean, but then some people have different. Some people just know.
That one is
Some
variable.
people could say 6
What's
weeks,
too soon?
6 days.
That's risky.
I say you got to wait at least a month.
I think you have to wait until you
could
Depends.
feel it.
Age also
like-
is a
Yeah.
big factor.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to
When
go
you're younger,
for the
you
gusto
say it.
and you say it, you have to be prepared to not hear it back. And will you be okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it's not guaranteed you're going to hear it back unless you are feeling that and you guys are so in tune in the relationship. You know, if you say it, you're going to get it back. But you don't just throw it out there.
Yeah,
Just let it
that's
float.
hard when you're saying "I love you" and you don't hear it back.
But they say it on a third or fourth date.
I also appreciate you. Here is a Snickers bar to share.
Yeah. How about if you call them your soulmate?
You're my soulmate. We just met on Tinder
Once
last
again,
week.
Yeah.
It depends
How?
if you've had in-depth conversations.
These are things that you could do too soon. So you really think about
if
these
you
things.
call somebody your soulmate too soon, that's definitely a
So
runner.
What is the too soon?
Run for
That's
the door.
That's the enigma. Like,
I'd
you
say in the first 5 dates, you can't say that.
But what if I think it's 6 dates and you think it's 5 dates? We don't know what the magic number is. Asking to meet their parents. Ooh, that could be.
Yeah, if they don't bring it
Can
up,
we
you
go to your
shouldn't
mom's
ask.
house? I'd like to
That's
see
weird.
her. I want to meet your mom.
That's weird.
Who created this lovely creature, this angel from
Lovely
heaven?
creature.
How about this one? Getting upset if they don't respond to your texts right away. Especially guys, we sometimes just forget.
Yeah.
There's a
Like you
scene
look at it, we see it, like, oh, I want to, but then something happens
You're
and you
busy.
forgot.
There's a scene in Emily in Paris where she's texting him and then she gets like frantic crazy about it. And then she goes, oh my God, I shame texted him so many times, like 25 times. Oh my God, why hasn't he answered? Why hasn't he answered? And his phone was in her pocket. So he's like, hey, I don't have my phone. And she was like, oh. And now she was like, oh God, don't look at your text messages. You're going to break up with me.
Yeah, but what hurts is when you know that personality and you know that they have their phone in their hand every second of the day and you're texting and they are intentionally ignoring. That's not good.
I'm going to do 2 more real quick. Asking to leave a toothbrush at their place, but you just hooked up a few times already.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think,
Yeah, keep that in your purse.
Yeah.
Rookie mistake.
Right.
yeah, you're right. They got the small ones now that
They do.
Yeah, why
They're
would you
really
do that?
small
the travel ones that can flip.
But that's more of a
inside.
control thing. She's testing him. I'm gonna leave my toothbrush
Leave a few
here.
of my things here.
Let's see
Oh,
how
yeah.
he reacts.
You put pads and
or
stuff
he
in
says
there.
it to her.
That's
I'm gonna leave my toothbrush here.
DNCE made a whole song about that called Toothbrush.
Oh, was it really?
Really?
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah,
see,
second
toothbrushes
hit.
you get away with it. You could think you would know it's a girl's,
Right.
but if you put pads and
Unless
stuff
it's
in
pink.
there, not even pink though. Sometimes you just buy a Costco. You buy that.
Yeah, the
20
10-pack.
the
Yeah.
10-pack and stuff. The last one, posting too many poses of the two of you on social media.
These are all things that can make somebody break
Yeah, I
up with
can
you
see
too
that.
soon.
Yeah.
Because you're doing things too soon.
You gotta
my
make sure that-
Snoopy is so amazing.
And then your family starts liking it and saying, "Oh, you look so great, honey.
Oh, God.
That looks like your soulmate." No,
You're my soulmate, Schmoopy.
I don't think anybody has ever used that.
I'm putting a toothbrush in your
Soulmate.
drawer,
Do you
and
think-
also I want us to move down there,
Yeah.
Schmoopy.
Sam, do you think Mark is your soulmate, or do you even believe in
We don't-
soulmates?
I don't. I
Is
don't-
Santiago your
term,
soulmate?
Eric.
No, it's just I don't know how you would describe a
Like this
soulmate.
person, like no matter what,
This person
when
was
we die,
meant to me,
somehow
yeah.
you'll find each other. Like if you're
In the afterlife.
yeah,
Your souls
afterlife
will
or
meet.
reincarnated again, you're gonna find each other. Do you feel
I'm
like
not
that?
going to explain my thoughts on that, but I do not.
We have
think
had
that's
conversations about that, Sam, about who's the wrong person to be a soulmate with. Like if you met let's say you're a guy and you're dating a girl, and the girl says, "Well, my dad's my soulmate," you'll be like,
Oh, that's weird.
"That means I'm never going to be able to break through that wall.
Wait a
of,
second.
I'm good enough for you."
I think you could
Or
be
your
family
mom's
member.
my
A
soul.
girl's,
Like,
my dad is my soulmate?
yeah, it's like daddy's girl. She's
Doesn't
like,
mean
my
you
dad's my
have to have
soulmate.
relations
Or,
with
No,
your
I
soulmate.
understand that.
yeah, it's not always romantic. Like that's the debate.
Just a
Does it
weird
have
I
to
guess
be
when I hear
romantic? Does
soulmate,
it
I
have to
think
be-
of romantic connection. I think of like a husband and a wife or
She's
Right.
your mate, I guess.
life partners.
Yeah, people. It seems to think if you're in the umbrella, you think soulmate has to be romance.
Yeah.
You will meet a person that doesn't think it has to be
about
romance.
this one
that
real
just
quick?
means your souls
Can you have more than one soulmate? Why do we have to have just one? Why can't we have like 5?
You're part of my soul group.
Soul pack.
My soul pack.
My wolf pack, soul pack.
Yeah.
Like, can't you say like your whole family? Like, are they all your soulmates?
Yeah, because some families are so close. Like, they wear all the pajamas together and Christmas night. They all get together.
Yeah.
They love each other so much.
If I bought matching pajamas for my extended family, they would die laughing.
No, they wouldn't do it. Yeah.
No
I was gonna say,
way.
don't
But see, you
shame
guys-
families. My family
A lot
does
of people
that.
are
I
close
love
like that.
That's my favorite. My mom
Yeah.
always buys the entire family
Matching
all matching
PJs.
pajamas. What did you say about that? I just tuned you out somehow, and I didn't hear what you said about matching PJs, but your tone was not nice.
No, she likes it.
No, I like it.
No,
Ryan does it.
Ryan,
No, Ryan
you
thinks it's
shame
gross.
matching
Shaming.
PJs?
No, my family would laugh about it. They would be like, that's not us.
Not close.
I don't mean to shame it. I apologize if I made it sound harsh.
Yeah, I was like, that's the thing at Christmas. If anything
is.
stands true, it's the matching PJ
But some
picture
families are more
for so many people.
like closer. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, like your
I get
wife and
that.
her sister, like your wife and her parents,
those
that is
guys-
a tight family.
Yeah.
I'm
So
thinking
I
of
could
the
see the 4 of
dumpies.
them would be
Oh,
like
yeah.
the soulmates.
I could leave a party and those 4 could be together and they wouldn't even know I'm gone.
Do you know what I'm talking
They'd
about?
say this is the best night ever. I'm like,
I do
guys,
get that vibe. I do get that vibe.
I
No
love-
offense,
Party
Eric.
train is going to roll whether Eric's on
I've
it or
done it.
not.
offense.
That's why I like having the parties at my house because I could just sneak away to
Sneak
my
away.
side
Nobody
of the
even knows where he's
house.
at.
There'll be Persian dancing and
Okay, wait, I have a question
Eric's
about
good.
that.
He's
That'd
having
be
I
nice.
fun.
have
So
been to
funny.
parties before where somebody fell asleep, like one of the members of the hosting family falls asleep.
Uh-huh.
And does that constitute an argument the next day? Like, how rude you went and passed out and fell asleep because our party was going strong and you didn't stay.
It's
and
rude if it's like your
play.
friends. Like if we're all over at your house, say Tassos isn't as
It's
close
me and
as we
Tassos
are,
can
but-
party, but it's all KRVE people.
and then you
and
go
then
to
I go
bed,
fall asleep.
and then he has to host.
Now,
That's-
that would be strange.
that's rude.
That'd be rude. What if it's your mutual friends and it's like your neighbors? Like your mutual friends and your neighbors, and the husband goes and falls asleep, and the wife is left with all the neighbors and friends.
I think.
Does it constitute an argument or not?
I mean, you'd probably get mad.
No, I'd probably
But-
just be like, "Oh, he's exhausted."
But if you're
But
tired,
obviously,
I mean,
that's not normal for him.
I don't
Right.
want. I don't want the party to end. Like you guys are
Right.
having fun,
Right.
but I'm out. I'm not. I'm tired or I'm drunk or
I think
whatever.
it depends on whose friends are over. Like if
Okay.
it's more the wives compared to the husbands, then
Yeah.
it's like different. Like if Mark had a bunch of his bros over,
Oh yeah,
and
you're
then
like,
he
"What are
like
you
went
doing?"
to bed, I'd be
Party's
like,
over. Mark's asleep.
You're like, all right,
I know, me too.
Yeah.
I've seen his bros. Oh my God.
Kevin, come
Kevin's
over.
like, "Don't cancel the party."
No, y'all
I'd be
think
like,
Mark is attractive. Whoa, wait till his friends come over.
I'm saying Kevin just answered the door. He wasn't even invited.
No.
Hey, I heard you need some backup because Mark's asleep, but his hot friends are here. That is so funny. Okay, let me talk about Croc Block. Here on the Roula and Ryan show with Eric in the past for Kevin's birthday, we gave him his favorite item, a pair of yellow Crocs. Big Bird yellow Sesame Street Crocs.
Waste of money.
Well,
They're getting
a
outlawed
lot
in
of
schools.
kids love these Crocs. They love to run around in Crocs. And yeah, the Croc Block is about the outlawing
Why,
of
though?
Crocs in school because the administrators are saying when they try and use them for gym, they'll trip up. They'll get injuries. And also in emergencies, you can't run fast enough in Crocs. I don't care if you call it sport mode or not. That's fake. It doesn't mean anything.
Sport
Dozens
mode.
of
Pretty much a
schools in
strap
20
back.
states have banned Crocs in the school as part of the wardrobe because it is a struggle to walk when wearing the shoes and it could be deadly in an emergency.
But nothing about the fashion. Just
No, it's just about how the rubberized shoe doesn't work.
And every
Wow.
gym that I have been to now has that sign there that says no Crocs and no flip flops.
I wish mine did. I hate that my gym does not.
That's weird because you have an upscale gym.
I know, and it drives me nuts when I see somebody in Crocs. I'm like,
I've never
come on,
tried
bro.
Crocs.
Stop
Crocs. When we
doing
tried
that.
Tuesday, Crocs are those ones where you put your toes in each, like you can see your feet.
It's like foot gloves.
it's an extra skin.
Toe
it's like a
gloves.
foot. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
toe
Roula.
gloves.
What's
Yeah.
it
called?
Yeah.
Like a toe glove.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like a foot glove.
God, that looks so
For your
gross.
toes.
It does
They
look
have like the
gross.
finger
Wait,
socks.
I have a
Those
question
are
Where's
about
that
big.
sound at? Because that's the sound I would be making.
Oh, yeah. Let me get her going again. Here we go.
The gym Croc question, Sam, though,
Yeah.
when you see people in your gym wearing Crocs,
Uh-huh.
are they just doing like weight training or are they actually on like an elliptical wearing the Crocs? I can't imagine. That's so dangerous.
I've seen people like slowly riding on the bike to like maybe warm up, and then a lot of times they'll be lifting weights. But I understand people will take off their shoes to like lift to do leg workouts if they're like in the squat rack.
Ew, I'm more offended by that than a
Yeah.
Oh
Croc.
no, people do that all
They
the
do
time.
that all the time
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's supposed to help with your form. Is not
Yes.
having shoes on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nope.
So I get that.
Oh, God,
But
yeah,
like
I'm
you can
gagging.
take your sneakers off. Like don't wear Crocs to the gym. That drives me nuts. I don't know if you go and swim and then you're leaving because we have a pool there.
Sure,
I can
sure.
understand if you wear Crocs then. But like if you're physically physically in the gym lifting
Like on the
weights
floor.
with.
Yeah.
I just
That's
eye roll.
ridiculous.
I roll.
You know what? The boys were playing basketball at my old gym in Crocs.
In Crocs.
No way.
Yes.
Yes.
It- yes.
Absolutely causes your
Yes.
knees to get knocked out and twisted.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now listen, I mean, an unpopular opinion, Sam, but I'm thinking the reinforcement of trying to stabilize yourself while you're lifting.
Yes.
With the tension on the rubberized Croc sole might be why they're doing that. Like the Croc sole is made out of rubber, and the tension, like a tennis shoe will form around your foot. The Croc is more widespread. So maybe they feel like they're barefoot, but they're not, and that's why they're in the Crocs lifting.
I don't know. I'm still eye rolling them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Well,
just
the
I
Croc
can't.
block.
I can't.
Distractions, the Croc block. Listen, I'm telling you, as a sports mom, they are amazing for post softball, post baseball, post soccer, because it's painful to walk around those cleats. The cleats are full of mud. In the parking lot, you take off your cleats, put them in a bag, put on the Crocs, and let's
Yes.
go.
See, that's perfect.
Like, that's what they're made
That's
for,
totally
really.
fine. Or a
Yeah.
nurse, because you're
Or-
on your feet for so many hours, and they are that hard rubber.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you on that
Yeah.
one.
100%.
And
I
the-
feel
and
like
the-
that's how they got popular,
Oh,
realistically.
is that right?
Is that why?
Haven't you? If you go to a hospital and you look down
Oh,
at a
yes,
nurse's
yes,
feet,
yes.
don't they look like they're the closed Crocs?
Well,
like
the
they're
nurses
very
used to
similar
have
to
a
'em.
shoe called sash shoes.
Yeah, I thought they had those really thick
The thick soled sash shoes.
because they're on their feet all day.
Right, which is very
SAS.
similar to the Crocs.
And
so
the
maybe
sash
these
shoe-
are they're like after work shoes.
Yeah, Crocs, when they were born, the sash shoe, I think, went away, but the sash shoe was the nurse shoe, and it looks real unattractive.
Right.
Like your name is Gladys and you used to work in a diner, but now you're a nurse and you're excellent at your job and you're wearing the sash shoe. But then the Croc took over. But the sash shoes are supposed to be made for standing on your feet for a long time.
So maybe people still wear them.
And then
I
in
don't know.
restaurants, it's also the clog from the Dance Go. Clog.
that are completely closed, right? So
It
nothing
has to be
get into-
totally closed,
yeah, yeah.
rubberized sole, all that. And actually, tomorrow we bring that up. What drove you out of your career?
Yeah, they're on 640.
Okay.
Because Roula left the business of
Restauranting.
restaurant world.
Because of Valentine's Day. And that's around the corner.
Everyone has that one thing that happened where you go, I can't do this job anymore.
Yeah, I left the Merchant Marines because of something.
Yeah, what drove you out of the line of work you were doing? You just couldn't take it anymore.
Stole too many things on the ship.
that is bolted down. That was hard. I tried.
Peeping in on people. Okay, y'all go to the listener line at 713-278-VENT. That's 8368 on your phone. If there's something you want to share with the show or you want to bring to the table, we can talk about it for you. Get you some advice. That's really great.
Take the Roula and Ryan